All right, guys. So we're gonna talk about breaking a 3-2 full court press, right? Where their idea is to get you in a corner or close to that corner and trap you here and then cut off all the passes, right? That's their idea. Is to cut off all those passes, get you trapped, get a turnover, or get a 10-second violation. That's the idea behind it. Let me reset it. All right, so I've got names on here to make it easier for you guys, but of course, you guys got to know what every single person is doing. It's important for you to know what every single position is doing. But ideally, I want definitely one of our bigs here. I want the other one here on the strong side, if we have to, and if not, this could be like Fabian or anything like that. But I want our bigger players here. I always want Kenny on the weak side. Kenny or Asias, whoever, like if we only have Asias in or if we only have Kenny in, I want them for sure on the weak side. Okay, I prefer Kim or Asias on this spot right here, and then the inbounder doesn't really matter too much, but that inbound has to be made. So what we're going to do, you're going to pull off this way, which is going to bring this defender. Okay, as soon as you get the ball, okay, it's Neve on this part, right? Neve, as soon as you get that ball, I want you faking this pass here to Kenny. I need this man to stay honest. So I want you faking this pass, keeping them busy coming this way. He's going to go here, and he's going to come with him. If he's coming with him, Brandon is coming. Well, the whole time, Brandon's going to be coming down this way. Whoever's in the middle is coming to fill where this defender was at. They're coming to fill it, and that's the pass you're making right here. As soon as this pass is made, one of two things is going to happen. Either you're going to start going this way, and this defender is going to come with you, or you're going to start going this way, and this defender is going to make the mistake of coming down with you. Okay? But once this happens right here, this pass is made, you need to immediately turn, and this is your very first read, very first option. If this man is crashing down on you, that pass has to go to Kim. Has to go to Kim. As soon as this has. So I'm catching, turning, passing. That's it. It's that simple. If they do the right rotation, this man won't come down on you. This man will. But that's where Kenny comes in. Because as soon as that pass is made, Kenny's taking off. I don't want him full sprinting yet. I just want him taking off to around this area. So now, if this is the man that's here and this man is over here, we've got Kenny. Okay? Because this guy's going to be trailing behind him. So you make that pass. Those are your two options off of that. When ball comes to Brandon, we're either giving it to Kim out here or Kenny on the dive. That's simple. Let's go to the next part. Also, notice the placement that you guys are in when you're starting off. Try to keep that defender, even if he's like slightly in front of you, whatever, keep them on you. Don't be all the way out here with the defender just chilling here. Come in here to the defender. Come into the defender before the ball is inbounded or before we get the ball from the ref. Okay? Remember, fake this pass every time. Fake this pass, fake this pass, fake this pass. I need to keep this guy honest. All right, so let's look at the next scenario. You go here, and they've now realized that Brandon's going to come down to fill here, and they want to take this away. Okay? So good. This is our pass then. Fake pass, pass here. As soon as this happens, he's coming in, and he's crashing down. You have to get this pass to Kim. Kim, you got to make the pass easier. So now, instead of staying here or going here for when Brandon has the ball, once the corner man has the ball, which is Ander in this case, you're coming down here toward the three-point to make this pass easier for him. You're coming down, you're getting that ball, this defender's coming through, and you're freaking taking off, okay? Because I know you can dribble him, but let me show you what else is happening on the backside if that's not going on, right? Because Kenny, again, is right around here. Because as soon as that ball gets inbounded, Kenny's lifting up to the free throw line, right? As soon as this happens, Kenny's lifting up to the free throw line. His man might be with him, whatever the case is. As soon as Kim is getting ready to catch that ball, Brandon, just take off. Don't even freaking sit here. Xander got the ball. Just start going. Kim's going to get this ball and either give it to you as you're going, or if that's not there, like let's say the four-man read it right. Let's say like as he's coming down here, the four-man's here. Brandon's getting the fuck out of here. The four-man's going with him. Kenny's coming through. So either you're dribbling by him, you're giving it to Brandon, or you're giving it to Kenny, and now we've got the numbers, right? And this guy's just trailing the entire way. It's that simple. So, again, Xander comes out here. If this man stays here because he knows we're trying to get the ball over to Brandon, we got to keep this man honest. Fake the pass. Get it to Xander. Nice, firm pass. As soon as you get that ball, don't dribble, don't nothing, turn. Kim is dropping down to get this pass. And now we start our full thing, right? Where Brandon is cutting down to the basket, and then Kenny is filling this right after. So if he gets the ball, then of course Kenny, you're just going down to help, so on and so forth. That's simple. That's it. That's simple. So I want to show you guys examples as to why I chose to have everybody in the front court and nobody in the back court, because they'll bring this man down here, right? I want to trap them up here. I want all of them up here with us. Yeah, it's a compact space, so on and so forth. But I want this man here, not back here. Because once everything starts happening, instead of us them having a person already down here, we've got only two defenders back here. And one of them is going to be in the action. So it's really just going to be one defender versus two of our offensive players. Also, Coach Salas ended up pointing this out. When we would get the ball up, we weren't setting up our offense or anything. We're like taking up shots like this. Brandon did it one time. Like I think Kim even did it one time. We're not setting up our offense. If we're on a fast break, okay, we don't really have anybody that's a full rhythm shooter. Like Kim, I would trust her to do it. That's about it. If we're not getting a layup off of it, bring it back up top. Set up our offense. Trust me, we've seen it. Teams struggle against our offenses. Either splits or Princeton teams struggle against our offense. All right, let's look at it again. Like I said, right? Oh, shit. As soon as this pass is made in, they're going to come. They're going to come in here because this is what they want. They want you to make that pass, which is what we want, because now we know they're leaving this spot open, right? So instead of passing it here, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this man, Nevaeh, right, if it's the one that's inbounding, is coming to fill Kenny's spot. So Kenny will, right now, already be going to the free throw line extended. And then Kim would be coming over here to where Kenny was at. She would be like the safety, but instead of having her in the middle, I want her back here. Because now this man has to make a choice. Like, shit, they still got a man here and another one that's about to take off on me, right? And another reason why we want everybody in the backcourt, because instead of them having somebody already here for when we break their press, they'll have everybody in the front court. So you see how, because I had Nevaeh back here, yeah, see, we got to learn our lessons. That was on me. Quick side note, has nothing to do with the press, but this is something I talked to Coach Montes about that we need to work on. All of you guys in the post, stop reaching for the pass. Like, make it hard for them to come in, right? But what I want you to do is pushing them out, not reaching. So, like, this is good position. I don't mind that. What's wrong with it is that on the pass, watch, right here, your job as that pass is going is not to steal the fucking ball. It's to set your feet up for better defense. Not to steal the ball, to set yourself up for better defense. So this seal doesn't happen. Because obviously, he's got you. He already has you exactly where he wants you. He felt you on his hip. Like, this is perfect offense right here. His decision, number 7's decision, is the most perfect fucking decision you could have made in this position. Get the ball here so we can take advantage of the seal, this advantage we have. Because he's got it here, and now this side. They just need to get the ball there, and that's it. So while you had perfect position when the ball was at 7, you're now at a disadvantage, and they take advantage of it. All right, sorry. Moving on. So let's look at it, right? Let's go to the next one. So one of the things that's going to be very important for us to be alert of, right? Their press. So they do it every single time after they make a basket. We want them set up in their press. Okay? It's sometimes you just want to go. We don't have, if we had like Kenny, Marcus, and Asias out there, yes, just fucking go. That's not our situation, right? So you got to be alert of everything. So do not grab the ball yet, because that 5 seconds starts the minute you're over there with the ball. So don't grab the ball yet. You're going to wait. Let the ball sit there or roll or whatever. And once you see it's about to get, or when the ref is like, pick up the ball, like you're taking forever, then grab the ball and step back so we can have that full time, the whole full 5 seconds to you to get that ball in and everything like that. So that's one of the things we want to make sure. We want them set up in it. We want them in it. Quick example of why push-ups are important, right? To strengthen our back. Excuse me. Our back and our arms, because this is a shitty pass. This is a not lazy, but this is a weak pass, because look, it has arc to it. Why does it have arc to it? It's either got to be a freaking fast bounce pass or an extremely fucking hard chest pass. Remember how I was saying that our safety's no longer going to be in the middle, right? It's because of this, because this proves what I was talking about on how they run their press, right? As soon as that ball comes in, these two, the guy in the center and the one in the wing, no, they have to trap. He has to keep you away from using this. He has to keep you from being free to come in the inside. And then that third wing all the way the fuck out here is responsible for the inbounder. So that's why I want to get the inbounder out of there, right? Kenny's going to be filling up, and then the inbounder is going to be coming to where Kenny was at. Remember, we want them set up in it. We want them in it. Again, we're going to have, like, this would be Nevaeh here. Kim would be, like, right around where I'm at, like somewhere around here. Not at the three-point line, but somewhere back here, right? It could be Fabian there, Brandon in the middle, and then Kenny out here in the back, right? So she receives the ball, and notice where they're at. This is what I mean by your position is going to matter. I don't want the wing, the strong wing, whoever's out here, to be all the way out here at the start when she gets the ball. I want you closer here. Bring this defender closer to the middle, and then expose him out. That way Brandon can come and fill that area. So bring them closer here to the free throw line and then explode out to get that ball. It also makes it an easier pass if we do need to make that pass. And then Brandon's going to be there for the pass wide open. If we make the mistake and we get it to Fabian, guess what? We know what we're supposed to do, right? If we make the mistake, we don't give it to Brandon right there wide open in the middle. We just give it to Fabian here. Kim, who's up here, now drops to receive this pass. And Brandon's taking the fuck off. Kenny's coming back here. And that's it. So that's simple. Now we've got 2-on-1. All right, let's look at it again. They score. We want them to set up. We want them rushing up here. Please bring everybody up here. Okay, we got the time. We got the time. Ball gets inbounded. Notice as it gets inbounded, right? And this is what I was talking about. When Kim is here, look what this man has to do. He has to make a choice, right? As that ball is coming, if this is the choice he makes, this is wide the fuck up. This is a layup all fucking day. This should have been a layup for us. But what the fuck kind of pass is that? That pass is fucking hard and going forward and shit. That's there. And then, like I said, right, Kenny's going to be on the weak side every time because I want this. Kenny is fucking excellent at attacking anybody on defense. So that's exactly what we want. This is a perfect example of what we want. If Kim takes a shot, I'll live with it. Or she'll have a diving Kenny to pass it to, right? I'll live with that because she's in rhythm. But ideally, right, if we have 2v1, which is what we end up here, if that pass is right, that's 2v1. Kenny should already be here. 2v1, he's diving to the basket. She catches this. As soon as he commits, she's fucking sending that pass, and it's a layup. All right, the last point I'll make, because there's more examples, but the last point I'm going to make is that we need to keep in mind there is no fucking shot clock. Unless, like, the clock is running down for the quarter, we're not in the fucking hurry. So good. We got what we wanted. We got over here in the front court. This is not what they wanted. They don't want to fucking... We all know they can't defend nobody in the fucking half court. That's why they're doing that full court press. So cool. Let's bring the ball back up top. Let's run our damn offense. So this right here is beautiful too. And which is why I want Kenny on the weak side. And he's going to lift up. Because when he lifts, once that ball gets inbounded, when he lifts over to this side, this man that's over here has a decision to make, right? And if his decision is to stay here, whatever the case, right, he has something to make. He's got to do something once that ball gets inbounded, ideally closer over there. And if he commits over there, then we've got Kenny, like I said, rolling to the basket. And this right here is our always, every single time, our best option in the fast break. So before I go off, I want a teaching point right here, right? Watch. So let's look at Fabian first. Fabian is just walking up there. What is he not doing? He doesn't have his body in his defender. He's just walking up there. And then let's watch what Nevaeh is doing. Nevaeh is taking away the space she's already gained. That's already her space. She's just taking it away. Kim's not even looking at her. So in these situations, balls, as soon as she touches the ball, I want to hold my man where I'm at. Because this is my whole area to gain here. Fabian, that's your whole area to gain here. Hold that man at that spot. Keep contact with them. Know where the defender is, right? My other set of eyes is feeling where they're at. So I have my eyes on the ball. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. I'm staying here. And if the minute she turns to look at me, then I'm breaking off. Then I go. Not this. Because now you've got a free man who is more athletic and is going to be able to tip that. But again, keep contact. But there's so much more. I'm not gonna go through the video anymore. But you guys get it. This video is already fucking long as shit. Go through it, learn it, understand it. We're gonna break it down today at practice. And yeah, we're not going to be beaten by this again. No, not happening. We want them in the front court. Get your asses up here, and then when we go downhill, go ahead and try to stop us. Or if you do stop us, congratulations. Now try to stop us on the half court, which they can't.